Welcome, fellow explorers, to the deep dive. Today, we're setting our compass for an island. Well, an island often celebrated for its dazzling coastlines and golden sunsets. But we're going far beyond those picture-perfect scenes, beyond the postcard-ready views.
Right.
We're about to plunge into the vibrant, beating heart of Mallorca itself, a place that's so much more than its, let's say, Instagram filter-ready crystal waters and TikTok-perfect beaches.
Absolutely. It's got layers.
Let's really dig into this. What our sources reveal is that Mallorca isn't just a collection of stunning landscapes. It's like a living tapestry where history, community, and sheer joy are interwoven into every thread of daily life.
That's a great way to put it. A living tapestry.
So we're going to embark on an immersive journey into its rich cultural fabric. We're talking ancient traditions, lively festivals, its unique music, captivating dances, distinctive gastronomy, and the incredible artisanship that truly gives this island its soul.
And what's truly captivating here, I think, is how our sources show Mallorca's culture isn't some, frozen exhibit from the past.
Not at all.
It's this incredibly dynamic, breathing entity. It's constantly evolving and profoundly intertwined with its land and the surrounding sea.
Okay.
So our mission today, really, is to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight, maybe offering you a shortcut to truly understanding the true Mallorcan essence, how its heritage breathes, adapts, and grows with each passing generation.
Like an invitation, almost.
Exactly. It's an invitation to experience not just a destination, but a profound, almost primal sense of belonging.
And to guide us on this deep dive, we've gathered, an exceptional stack of sources. We're drawing from everything from engaging travel blogs and detailed cultural guides that paint these vivid pictures,
Yeah, really descriptive stuff.
to fascinating historical notes that unearth the roots of traditions and these rich sensory descriptions of festivals and crafts. It's a real treasure trove of information.
It really is. Designed to give us a comprehensive, vibrant, and deeply personal picture of Mallorca.
So get ready, everyone, to experience the island in a way you probably never imagined. Okay, so to truly begin our deep dive, we need to peel back the layers of what you think you know about Mallorca, right?
Definitely. Go beyond the surface.
Because our sources reveal it's far from just one thing, but rather many islands in one.
Oh.
Yes, okay, the dazzling 550 kilometers of coastline, from sweeping sands to hidden coves, they're undeniable, beautiful.
Yeah, ignore them.
But that's just the glittering surface of a much richer, more complex story waiting to be told.
That's the key point.
What really struck me in our research, and what I think is so compelling about Mallorca, is how its incredible natural diversity doesn't just provide a backdrop, it fundamentally sculpts the island's cultural identity. It really makes it feel like a collection of distinct worlds.
That sculpting idea is crucial. It's not passive.
Exactly. Beyond the popular coastal areas, you find the majestic spine of the Serra de Tramuntana Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, no less carving these dramatic landscapes. Rugged peaks, green valleys, cascading torrents, deep gullies.
It's stunning terrain.
And then there are other protected areas, like the serene islets of Sa Dragonera and Cabrera. These are marine terrestrial parks. Or the vital marshlands of Salbufera, crucial bird habitats, and even ancient whispering dunes.
So much variety.
Right. And these diverse landscapes, coupled with the classic Mediterranean climate, they don't just exist alongside culture, they deeply influence every custom. Think about it, from the rhythms of agriculture, still celebrated in ancient fairs.
Which we'll get into later, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. To sea-related traditions, like the ritual midnight sea bath during the magical festival of St. Joan, the very essence of the island, its ancient land, its embracing sea, its distinct seasons, they feel inseparable from its inhabitants' identity and worldview.
That's a crucial distinction you're making there. The environment isn't merely a backdrop. It's an active, creative force in shaping the island's story, dictating the very rhythms of life and celebration.
Right.
And this connection leads us to a fascinating insight. Mallorca's heritage is primarily defined by its powerful communal spirit. It's a shared identity that encourages vibrant, active participation.
So it draws people in.
Exactly. It transforms visitors from mere observers into temporary, welcomed locals. Our sources emphasize that this culture isn't just a collection of static historical facts or, performances for tourists.
No, it feels authentic.
It is authentic. It's a living expression of community, identity, and joy. These traditions aren't museum pieces. They're actively maintained through deep community involvement, fervent belief sometimes, and enthusiastic intergenerational participation.
Kids and grandparents together.
Precisely. fostering a profound sense of belonging among locals and warmly inviting others to share in that unique connection. It's a culture that breathes, adapts, and constantly renews itself through shared experience.
And these powerful expressions, these living traditions, we find them woven into several core pillars of Majorcan culture, don't we?
We do. It's quite structured in a way.
So we'll be embarking on a journey through the vibrant world of its festivals and celebrations, feeling the rhythmic soul found in its music and dance.
The heartbeats, really.
Savoring the unforgettable flavors of its gastronomy and unique local specialties, admiring the tangible beauty of its artisanship and crafts,
Things you can touch and feel.
and finally, unearthing the profound wisdom embedded in its rich folklore and literature. Each of these elements contributes to that magnificent tapestry, telling this compelling story of patience, skill, and deep, unbroken continuity. Okay, so if you truly want to feel the authentic pulse of Majorca, you absolutely have to experience its festivals. I mean, the island's calendar isn't just marked by dates.
It's alive.
It's absolutely brimming with life, a constant rotation of shared joy and ancient ritual.
It really is something.
What this truly means is that there's almost always a celebration happening somewhere across the island, each one imbued with its own unique flavor, its own purpose, and this profound historical resonance.
You could travel just following the fiestas.
You really could. And these aren't just spectacles staged for tourists. They're genuine invitations to belong, to participate wholeheartedly in the island's collective spirit, uniting entire towns and villages in shared experience.
And what's truly illuminating, I think, is how these festivals, many with origins stretching way back to the Middle Ages, aren't just about fun. They serve as the island's living memory, actively performed.
Like history lessons you can join in.
Exactly. They are dynamic cornerstones for preserving ancient rites, folklore, and the island's deep agricultural and maritime past. Think about the Damonis in San Antoni. They're not merely costume devils.
No, they sound intense.
They are. They're a primal shared catharsis, a visceral reminder that even in modern Mallorca, the battle between light and dark and the island's deep agricultural soul is still very much a part of everyday life. It's almost like a form of collective therapy wrapped in fire and dance.
Wow, okay, let's dive headfirst into one of the most spectacularly fiery. The Fiestas de San Antoni, celebrated with roaring passion on January 16th and 17th.
A real winter warmer.
Definitely. This is a truly spectacular celebration of faith, renewal, and community, marked by huge, crackling bonfires known as fogarons. They just erupt across town squares, lighting up the winter night with this primal glow.
You can feel the heat.
I bet. Around these flames, you'll witness the mesmerizing dance of the daimonos, or devils, often grotesque, yet strangely captivating figures symbolizing that vivid, ancient battle of good and evil. It's played out through energetic movement, striking costumes, and just torrents of firelight.
It's very theatrical.
And then there's the heartwarming vanities, the blessing of animals in the church. Everything from farm animals to beloved pets. A tradition that deeply evokes the island's agricultural past and its reverence for the creatures that sustain life.
A connection to the land.
And of course the taste, the smell. You'll find the air thick with the irresistible aroma of traditional products like sobrasada and botifaro sizzling over those very open flames, their savory richness mingling with fresh herbs.
Food is central. Always.
Musically, this festival is inextricably linked with the zimbamba, that distinctive friction drum. Its sound is often described as a deep, rhythmic grunt or growl, almost like a primordial heartbeat guiding the festive chaos.
Unique sound.
Very unique. And our sources tell us that while its accompanying songs were once quite raunchier, full of body humor,
The good old days.
things are apparently far tamer now, reflecting the natural evolution of social norms, perhaps, while ensuring the underlying spirit of defiant celebration remains vibrant.
Which is key. This festival beautifully illustrates how Mallorca weaves its history, community, and gastronomy into a single, utterly vibrant experience. The communal sharing of food cooked over fire, the collective faith expressed through the blessing of animals, the symbolic dance.
It's all interconnected.
Precisely. They are powerful, multisensory expressions of a deeply rooted identity. And the zimbamba, with its unique, earthy sound, it just grounds the entire experience, connecting modern revelers to ancient rhythms. It's a stark reminder of the island's resilience and its deep connection to the land that nurtures it.
Okay, from the deep midwinter fires of San Antoni, let's fast forward to the height of summer for St. Joan on June 23rd.
A complete contrast in season.
Totally. If San Antoni is about defiant faith, Sant Joan is Mallorca's primal, exhilarating embrace of summer, often described as the island's most mystical night.
Midsummer magic.
Exactly. It ushers in the warmest season with more spectacular bonfires and intensely dramatic corrifox, or fire runs. Picture masked devils brandishing pitchforks, spewing fireworks, charging through the streets in this dazzling fiery procession.
This is really terrifying.
And thrilling. The night often culminates in a symbolic midnight sea bath for cleansing and renewal, a ritual that powerfully unites the elemental forces of water, fire, and human spirit. It's wildly fun, maybe slightly dangerous, and deeply mystical.
And these Corfucks, they have a history too, right?
They do. Historically, they began as a form of medieval street theater, which saw a decline for centuries before experiencing this immense, passionate revival in the 1980s and 90s.
A comeback.
A huge comeback. With modern safety adaptations like protective clothing for participants, these ancient displays now thrill contemporary revelers while honoring their ancestral roots.
And the revival itself is significant. It isn't just a happy accident. It's a testament to the profound resilience of Mallorcan culture. It's a conscious, collective effort to reconnect with and revitalize customs that face decline.
So it shows adaptation.
Absolutely. It beautifully showcases how a culture can adapt its expressions for contemporary times, ensuring safety, for instance, without losing the core thrill and ancient essence of the ritual. It's a living dialogue between past and present.
Now, one of the most haunting and globally recognized traditions takes place on Christmas Eve, the Cant de la Sibil.
Ah, yes, this is something else entirely.
It really is. This is a medieval chant, a truly breathtaking and ethereal melody sung by a lone figure, often a young boy or girl, holding a sword and delivering an ancient prophecy. Its ancient melody fills the grandest churches, most impressively the majestic Cathedral of Palma, with an almost otherworldly sound. It just transports you back centuries.
Chilling, in a good way.
Exactly. What makes this so incredibly significant is its status as intangible cultural heritage of humanity by UNESCO.
That's huge recognition.
It is. And this recognition isn't just an honor. It highlights the island's deep commitment to preserving this timeless ritual passed down through generations. It's a powerful reminder that some traditions are not just cultural expressions, but sacred, deeply moving threads connecting us to a much older world.
And the UNESCO recognition isn't merely a plaque on a wall. It's a formal, international acknowledgement of the profound cultural value and the collective commitment required to safeguard these living traditions. It underscores how global bodies now recognize the critical importance of intangible heritage. The practices, the expressions, the knowledge, the skills over just, buildings or artifacts.
The living culture itself.
Precisely. It's a powerful validation of the Mallorcan community's dedication to this unique and moving piece of their history.
Then there's the Dijous Bo de Inca, held with great fanfare on the third Thursday of November. This isn't just any fair.
No, this one's massive.
It's Mallorca's largest and most significant agricultural and cultural fair, a vast open-air market whose origins stretch back to medieval times. Imagine hundreds upon hundreds of stalls bustling with life, showcasing native products like the revered pork negri.
The black pig again?
Yes, Mallorca's native black pig breed, alongside an astonishing array of hand-woven crafts, intricate ceramics, exquisite leather goods, and an incredible selection of traditional gastronomy.
A feast for the senses.
Totally. It's not just a marketplace. It's a vital social and economic gathering point for farmers and artisans from every corner of the island, a true celebration of local produce and traditional skills.
And this fair is a perfect example of how cultural events can serve as vibrant economic and social hubs. It directly connects producers with consumers, reinforcing sustainable local agricultural practices.
Keeping it local.
And crucially, provides an essential platform for artisans to sustain their traditional skills and livelihoods. In a world of mass production, it makes the island's heritage not just culturally rich, but also economically viable, ensuring these crafts and agricultural traditions endure. It's a living, breathing testament to local self-sufficiency and communal exchange.
And beyond these major highlights, there are countless other notable festivals that punctuate the Mallorcan calendar throughout the year, each offering a unique glimpse into the island's spirited communal life.
It never stops.
Seems like it. For example, the Festas de la Beata in Valdemosa on July 28th beautifully honors Santa Catalina Thomas, the only Majorcan saint, with music, lively parades, and exquisitely flower-adorned floats.
Very picturesque.
Or consider the thrilling Moors and Christians Festival in Soler in May, a grandiose, fiercely passionate reenactment of a historic battle against Ottoman invaders, complete with traditional costumes, festive music, and energetic folk dances.
Big productions, those.
Apparently. And you'll find similar, equally dramatic battles taking place in Palencia, too. Palma celebrates Sant Sebastià, its patron saint, around January 19th, 21st, lighting up the city with more bonfires and hosting a wide range of free concerts in its main squares.
Palma joins the party.
And of course, the vibrant chaos of Carnestoltes, or Carnival in Palma, brings lively parades, satirical performances, and exuberant parties, culminating in the festive Rua de Palma. Each one, whether grand or intimate, is an invitation to witness and participate in Mallorca's rich tapestry of communal joy and shared history.
So moving from the spectacle of the festivals.
Right, let's talk rhythm. From the fiery spectacles we've just explored to the solemn ancient chants, music and dance are absolutely integral to Mallorcan identity. They aren't just performances staged for an audience, are they?
Not at all. They are a living heritage, serving as vibrant generational gatherings that invite passionate participation from young and old alike.
It really pulls everyone in.
It does. And this leads us to a fascinating question. How do these ancient rhythms and movements continue to resonate so powerfully with modern generations in a world brimming with, ever-evolving forms of entertainment?
Yeah, why these specific dances, these sounds?
It speaks to a deep-seated human need, I think, for connection to roots, to community, and to storytelling through movement that transcends passing trends. It's a testament to the universal power of shared ritual and collective expression.
Okay, so one of the most important and captivating dances is the Ball dels Còssies. Tell us about that.
Right, the Còssies. It's described as an ancient rite converted into a dance, with its origins documented as far back as the 16th century.
Wow, 16th century.
Yeah, imagine this. 6 brightly dressed dancers swirling in vibrant traditional attire protect the lady figure from a mischievous, often relentless devil.
Good versus evil again.
Exactly. This isn't just a dance. It's a powerful, allegorical drama, symbolizing the eternal triumph of good over evil. The dancers perform in a flowing circle around the lady, with the devil figure often injecting a healthy dose of humor with his cheeky attempts to disrupt the harmony.
A bit of fun, too.
Oh yeah. Sometimes even comically attempting to steal a hat from an unsuspecting onlooker. It's an ongoing, cherished tradition in towns like Algaida and Montuïri, and has seen passionate revivals in places like Palma, Alaró, Manacor, and Palencia.
So it's spreading again.
It is. The dance is typically accompanied by the clear, bright sounds of flutes and the rhythmic pulse of tambourines, creating an atmosphere that is both ancient and playfully engaging.
It truly feels like a living myth come alive, where every movement, every twirl, every mock skirmish reenacts a timeless struggle truly captivating.
And the Còssier dance beautifully encapsulates this intricate blend of ritual and entertainment, where deep symbolic meaning is conveyed through engaging, often humorous movement. The fact that it has seen passionate revivals in multiple towns underscores its enduring cultural power and the community's persistent desire to keep this particular story, this vibrant piece of their heritage, alive and relevant.
That mix of sacred and playful seems important.
That interplay of the sacred and the playfully profane is quintessentially Majorcan, I'd say.
Then we have the Ball de Boat. What's that about? It sounds like boot.
Well, it involves some stomping. It's a hugely popular series of folk dances that encompasses the fandango, jota, copeo, and bolero. What's intriguing is that this actually began as an upper-crust dance craze in the 12th and 13th centuries.
Really? Aristocratic?
Apparently so, a fashionable pastime among the aristocracy, but it quickly democratized, spreading like wildfire to the rest of the population.
So everyone joined in.
Exactly. Today, it's a true embodiment of community, a powerful generational gathering where couples spin, stomp, and leap to the spirited music, fostering incredibly strong intergenerational connections. You'll see grandmothers dancing with their grandchildren, all united by these ancient steps.
That's wonderful. What instruments accompany it?
It's typically accompanied by traditional instruments like the Zeremies, Moroccan bagpipes, with their distinctive bright sound.
Bagpipes, okay.
And the energetic beat of tambourines, though guitars and kettle drums are also regularly part of the lively ensemble, adding layers of rhythm and melody.
So real band sound sometimes.
Yeah, it can be quite full. And the evolution of the ball de bout, From an aristocratic craze to a widespread, popular communal dance, offers a brilliant insight into how cultural forms can democratize and become absolutely central to a broader community's identity.
So it shows how culture changes and spreads.
It's a powerful testament to how traditions aren't static. They adapt, they transform, and they become widely adopted across social strata, embodying the very spirit of the people. It's not just a dance, it's a living history lesson in social cohesion.
Speaking of instruments, Mallorca possesses a wondrously distinctive soundscape, doesn't it?
Absolutely unique.
The zeremies, those iconic Majorcan bagpipes, produce a bright, piercing sound that carries far across village squares, a sound believed to have been brought over from Catalonia centuries ago.
A very recognizable sound.
Then there's the flabiol, a small, high-pitched flute, and the timbre, a small, handheld drum providing the foundational beat. Often, the same musician masterfully plays both the timbre and the flabiol simultaneously.
That takes skill.
Doesn't it? Creating the traditional ensemble known as a micha cobla, or kala, essentially a two-person musical show that generates an enormous amount of energy.
A powerful duo.
And let's not forget the simbambamba, which we mentioned earlier with San Antoni, that friction drum known for its truly distinctive, almost guttural resonant sound, often hinting at deeper, more suggestive melodies.
That earthy sound again.
Yeah. What's truly fascinating here is how these instruments, some with medieval origins, combine to create a soundscape utterly unique to Mallorca, instantly transporting you to the very heart of a village fiesta.
It does. It really does. This particular combination of sounds isn't just music. It's a key identifier of Mallorcan cultural expression, creating an atmosphere that is both ancient and incredibly vibrant. It's a sonic signature, passed down and cherished, that binds generations together.
No, it hasn't always been smooth sailing for these cherished traditions, has it? Our sources mention a rough patch.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
Mallorcan music and dance went through a difficult period for many years, particularly during the Franco era and in the early days of mass tourism.
The Franco years. Suppression of regional culture.
Exactly. There was a general trend towards the suppression of local traditions seen as regional peculiarities in favor of a more centrist Spanish flair that downplayed distinct regional identities. It was a tough time for local culture.
But thankfully, the story doesn't end there. There's been a significant, passionate revival, hasn't there?
A huge revival, as locals actively reconnected with their deeply rooted cultural heritage, driven by this powerful desire to reclaim and celebrate their unique identity.
And tourists played a part too.
Interestingly, yes. Coinciding with this, tourists began actively seeking more authentic experiences, moving beyond the generic resort holidays. They wanted the real Mallorca.
Which is great to see.
It is, and it's truly incredible to witness how younger generations are not only enthusiastically participating in traditional folk dances and diligently preparing age-old dishes, but they are also actively documenting these traditions on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram.
Sharing it with the world.
Exactly, sharing their heritage with a global audience. They're even blending contemporary music with folk festivals, showcasing a dynamic adaptation that keeps the traditions fresh and relevant while meticulously maintaining their core essence.
So tradition isn't rigid.
Not at all. Our sources even note that at some village fiestas, you can observe decidedly more modern dances being performed in sync with that timeless community spirit. It proves that tradition isn't fragile, isn't a static relic. It breathes, adapts, and robustly grows, constantly reinventing itself without losing its soul.
All right, let's talk about food, because you can't talk Mallorca without talking food.
Oh, impossible. It's central.
Mallorca's extraordinary gastronomy, an exquisite fusion of Mediterranean influences with distinctive local touches, deeply intertwined with its history, culture, and unique geography. It truly offers one of the most delicious and immersive ways to discover the true Mallorcan essence through its unforgettable flavors.
It really is a journey on a plate.
Let's unpack this idea. What our sources emphasize is that Mallorcan cuisine isn't just about delicious sustenance. It's quite literally history on a plate, a truly unforgettable culinary journey that engages all your senses and tells stories of the past.
And what's truly remarkable, I think, and what elevates Mallorcan food beyond mere recipes, is how many of these dishes function as edible memories.
Edible memories, I like that.
They're deeply tied to specific seasons, religious saints' days, family celebrations, becoming cherished rituals passed down through generations. These aren't just meals. They are markers of time, community, and belonging, creating this powerful emotional resonance with every bite.
Okay, so what are the key ingredients? What defines the flavor?
Well, the basic ingredients themselves speak volumes about the island's deep, almost sacred connection to its land and sea. You'll find an abundance of fresh fish and seafood plucked directly from the Mediterranean, alongside a bounty of legumes and vibrant vegetables, with the sun-ripened tomato often taking center stage. High-quality olive oil is a foundational staple, alongside the versatile presence of pork, a traditional cornerstone of the Majorcan diet.
Pork seems very important.
Very. Aromatic herbs like wild thyme and fragrant rosemary are prevalent, infusing dishes with the very scent of the island. And of course, you'll encounter Mahon cheese, a distinctive, firm cow's milk cheese from the neighboring island of Mallorca, often used in Majorcan cooking.
Ah, from Mallorca. Okay.
But the absolute paramount importance of local products, sourced directly from the island's farms and seas, is what ensures authenticity and profound flavor in every single dish.
Local, local, local. Okay, let's delve into some truly iconic traditional dishes, these edible memories, each with its own story. First up, the legendary sopressata.
Ah, the king.
It seems like it. This is a spicy, unctuous, deep red pork sausage made with generous amounts of smoked paprika. It is a quintessential Majorcan product, almost an edible emblem of the island.
You see it everywhere.
You'll often find it spread thickly on toasted bread or, more theatrically, grilled over open flames during festivals like San Antoni, where its smoky, rich aroma mingles with fresh herbs, creating an unforgettable sensory experience.
That smell. Incredible.
And crucially, it's traditionally made from the prized native pork negra, or black pig, an indigenous breed that is carefully preserved, linking the dish directly to the island's unique agricultural heritage.
The sopressata is far more than just a sausage. It's a direct, visceral link to Majorca's agricultural heritage and highlights the critical importance of preserving native breeds like the pork negra. Its meticulous preparation and its communal consumption during festivals, often shared right from the flames, transforms it into a powerful ritual, reinforcing identity and community bonds through shared sustenance.
It's more than just eating.
It's a taste of history in every bite.
Then there's the famous ensaimada. Everyone knows the shape, right?
That iconic spiral, a truly celebrated spongy sweet pastry. It's often elegantly dusted with powdered sugar, or, for an extra treat, filled with delicious cream, delicate angel hair, pumpkin jam, or rich chocolate.
Oh, the fillings sound amazing.
They are. It's a beloved breakfast staple, present at family tables across the island, and its light buttery texture and signature swirl evoke powerful childhood memories for countless locals.
Comfort food.
Definitely. And for a savory vegetarian delight, especially popular in summer, you must try tumbet. It's similar to the French ratatouille, a vibrant medley made with perfectly fried eggplant, tender zucchini, earthy potatoes, sweet peppers, and ripe tomato. A real celebration of summer's bounty.
Sounds delicious and healthy. Okay, what else?
We also have botifarro.
Another sausage?
Yes, but different. A rich, earthy blood sausage, often grilled over open flames in bustling village squares, much like sopressata. This isn't just a meal. It's deeply ingrained as an act of communal sharing, a ritual passed down through generations, embodying hospitality and togetherness.
Sharing food is key.
Always. For something exquisitely simple, yet utterly classic, there's pa mole, literally bread with oil.
Simple but perfect.
Exactly. This humble yet perfect dish features rustic country bread, generously spread with ripe, crushed tomato, and drizzled with the island's exceptional extra virgin olive oil, often served alongside cured meats or local cheese.
The essence of Mediterranean simplicity?
Precisely. And for another savory flatbread, the coca de trempeau is a must-try, a thin, airy base, topped with a colorful, fresh mix of vegetables like sweet peppers, finely chopped onion, and ripe tomato, a testament to the island's fresh produce.
Like a Majorcan pizza, almost.
Sort of, but distinct. Each of these dishes truly tells a story, not just of flavors and textures, but of resourceful local ingredients, centuries of historical culinary influences, and often the resilient peasant traditions that valued sustenance, minimal waste, and community above all else. They are culinary palimpsests, layers of history you can taste.
Okay, for something more substantial, especially when the weather turns cooler, there's arrop brut. What's that?
Dirty rice. Mallorca's hearty, rustic version of paella. This is a delicious, spicy, and wonderfully brothy rice dish, typically brimming with a robust combination of meats like chicken, pork, and rabbit, alongside seasonal vegetables.
Sounds hearty.
It is, and often a unique minced chicken and rabbit liver mix that lends it a distinctive depth of flavor.
Interesting twist.
And originating from the town of Sepulveda, famous for its farming. You find espanagada, savory pies traditionally filled with either fresh eel, a local delicacy, or a medley of seasonal vegetables.
Eel pies. Okay, adventurous.
Ah, well, the vegetable one's great too. Finally, a quintessential winter comfort food is sopas mallorquines, a warming, thick soup made with white cabbage, succulent pork, and an array of hearty vegetables. Traditionally served with thin slices of dry country bread layered at the bottom of the bowl to absorb the rich, flavorful broth.
Like a hug in a bowl.
Exactly. And these rich culinary traditions aren't merely preserved in dusty cookbooks. They are kept vibrantly alive, not just in Mallorcan homes, but through truly immersive culinary experiences across the island.
So you can experience it yourself.
Definitely. Local markets, like those in Sinó, Santanyí, Pollença, and the enormous Dijous Bo in Inca, are bustling sensory hubs where you can truly taste and experience this living heritage firsthand, interacting directly with producers.
Get right in there.
You can even find private culinary journeys and exclusive visits to family kitchens to master artisans' workshops, offering privileged access to taste these traditions directly at their source. Places like Restaurante Singular further elevate this, embracing Cocina del Fuego, or fire cooking, meticulously curated by a 2-Michelin-star chef, emphasizing local and hyper-seasonal ingredients directly from the Mallorcan land and sea.
Wow, from rustic markets to Michelin stars.
It covers the spectrum. This active, passionate transmission ensures that these precious edible memories continue to be created and cherished for generations to come.
Okay, so beyond the culinary delights that feed the body and soul, Mallorca's rich cultural identity is also magnificently preserved through its enduring artisanship.
The tangible heritage.
Exactly. These aren't just decorative objects or trinkets. Mallorcan crafts are profound reflections of patience, skill, and continuity, acting as tangible representations of the island's identity and deep history. Each meticulously crafted piece tells a story, carrying a fragment of the island's soul.
And this brings us to a compelling question. How do these crafts, many with ancient origins stretching back millennia, continue to be relevant and cherished in a modern world saturated with mass-produced goods and transient trends?
Good question. Why bother?
It's about much more than just utility or aesthetics. It's about a profound cultural connection, a defiant embrace of the handmade, and the deeply personal value embedded in an object created with human hands and ancestral knowledge.
Okay, let's explore some of these key craft traditions, starting with an ancient one, pottery, exemplified by the whimsical Cyrils.
The whistling figures.
Yes. This is an ancestral object, a unique glazed clay whistle, often shaped like a human figure, an animal, or a mythical creature. Its origins are shrouded in time, though it was historically used by shepherds.
Fascinating history.
Today, the art flourishes, with workshops concentrated in places like Portal and Sacabaneta within Maratsi, where local reddish clay is skillfully transformed into not just cerelles, but also beautiful pots, vases, and traditional piles. Sacabaneta even boasts a dedicated clay museum.
A whole museum?
And Maratsi proudly hosts the annual Feira del Fang, or Clay Fair, uniting talented local and mainland potters in a celebration of this earthy art.
Keeping the tradition fired up, so to speak.
Ah, nicely put. Then, blown glass also possesses a surprisingly rich and ancient history on the island, dating back to periods of Greek and Carthaginian domination.
Goes way back.
It does. The craft truly flourished in the 18th century, with iconic workshops like Can Gordiola emerging, renowned for its world-famous lanterns and crockery, delicate yet robust pieces that adorn homes across the globe.
I think I've seen that glass. Very distinctive.
Then there are the truly unique fabrics of yengos. Picture linen, cotton, or silk threads meticulously hand-dyed in the local ikat style before they are even woven.
Before weaving. Wow.
Yeah. This creates those distinct, vibrant, yet beautifully blurred patterns, like watercolor strokes on fabric, a signature look you'll find on everything from traditional upholstery in Mallorcan homes to contemporary cushions and fashion accessories.
That flame pattern. Very recognizable. The continuity of these crafts, like blown glass and Yengo's fabrics, speaks volumes to a deep, ingrained appreciation for the artistry and the unparalleled quality of traditional methods.
They value the skill.
Absolutely. It's a powerful refusal to let ancient skills fade into obscurity. Instead, it's an active preservation of a precious lineage of craftsmanship, constantly adapted for modern use. It's a tangible link to ancestral knowledge.
What other crafts are important?
Well, we also find exquisite plated palm leaf products, such as sturdy baskets, intricate rugs, and elegantly woven hats, all meticulously crafted from the resilient European fan palm. This tradition is particularly strong in the northeastern towns of Arta and Captabara, where generations have honed this sustainable craft.
Using local materials again.
Always. And for something known the world over for its quality and design, the town of Inca stands as a significant center for high-quality shoe manufacturing and premium leather goods, home to globally recognized brands renowned for their exceptional craftsmanship.
Ah, Inca for leather, right.
Finally, olive wood, prized for its silky texture, beautiful grain, and remarkably hard-wearing nature. A direct reflection of the tree's slow, patient growth over centuries, is skillfully carved into both practical kitchen utensils and beautiful decorative pieces, each bearing the unique story of the ancient tree it came from.
From such an iconic tree.
Exactly. And these crafts aren't just surviving in some dusty corner, they are robustly thriving. Artisan workshops, often open to visitors, and vibrant local markets, like the extensive Dijous Bo, provide vital platforms for artisans to not only exhibit, but also to sell their meticulously crafted products directly to the public.
So you can buy direct.
You can. And for travelers, these aren't merely souvenirs to be bought. They are connections, deeply meaningful objects that truly carry the soul of the island home with them, tangible stories you can hold in your hands.
That's a lovely thought.
It's also incredibly inspiring to see traditional 19th century garments being proudly worn at village events and celebrations today, not as costumes, but as a clear and beautiful sign of costume preservation and a living link to the past.
Wow, they still wear them.
They do. So what this truly means is these aren't just pretty objects. They're living archives of Mallorca's past, handcrafted stories etched in clay, glass, fabric, and wood, waiting for you to discover their unique narrative.
Okay, so to truly understand the enduring depth of Mallorca's cultural heritage, we really must acknowledge the tireless guardians who ensured its survival and flourishing. One such towering figure is Antoni M. Alcover.
A key figure.
Absolutely. Born into a farming family near Manacor in 1862, he later dedicated his life to the church, becoming a respected parish priest in 1886.
From humble beginnings.
What really struck me in our research, and what I think is so compelling about Alcover's legacy, is how one man's unwavering dedication truly gave us an unparalleled window into the wisdom, whimsy, and daily life of 19th century rural Mallorca.
He captured a moment in time.
He really did. Alcover became renowned for tirelessly traversing the island, collecting and meticulously writing down over 300 traditional Mallorcan folktales known as rondes.
300. That's incredible dedication.
Isn't it? These were the bedtime stories, the cautionary tales, the humorous anecdotes, the fables passed down orally through generations. This monumental work preserved a vast, rich amount of intangible oral heritage that might otherwise have been irrevocably lost to time.
Imagine all those stories just vanishing.
Exactly. His rondes are full of unforgettable characters. Clever peasants outsmarting lords, mischievous devils, magical creatures, and everyday people navigating their lives with wit and resilience.
Real slices of life.
Beyond this incredible folklore work, he also made profound and significant contributions and extensive notes for what would eventually become the Diccionari Català Valencia Balear, a comprehensive and authoritative dictionary of the Catalan language.
A linguistic giant, too.
A work that cemented his place as a linguistic giant. His enduring legacy is actively commemorated annually on February 2nd in Manacor, his birthday, with public readings of his beloved stories and people proudly wearing traditional dress of Alcover's era, showcasing a vibrant, active preservation of his incredible work and the world he so lovingly documented.
That's wonderful. I still celebrate him like that. Alcover's work stands as a powerful testament to the critical, often unsung role of individuals in safeguarding intangible heritage. His meticulous dedication ensured that the vibrant stories and subtle linguistic nuances of a generation, a dialect, a way of life, were not lost to the winds of change,
but preserved,
but rather became a foundational element for future cultural understanding and identity. This raises a crucial question for us, doesn't it? How can a culture strike that delicate balance between preserving its authentic essence, its historical roots, while simultaneously embracing evolution, ensuring traditions remain vibrant and relevant without losing their soul?
That's a fantastic and deeply thought-provoking question, and it leads us directly to the understanding that Mallorca's traditions are emphatically not static relics, frozen in time.
Not at all.
They genuinely breathe, adapt, and grow constantly in dialogue with the present. We see this powerful continuity everywhere, in the seamless intergenerational transmission, with younger generations not just observing but actively participating in folk dances, diligently preparing age-old dishes handed down through family recipes, and proudly honoring their roots.
Passing it on.
But there's also dynamic adaptation happening. Contemporary influences gracefully blend with heritage, such as young Mallorcans documenting and sharing their traditions on social media, reaching new audiences and recontextualizing ancient practices.
Bringing it online.
We even see the innovative incorporation of modern music into traditional folk festivals, creating a captivating fusion that keeps the energy fresh while respecting the core.
And this blend of continuity and adaptation is, in fact, absolutely crucial for the survival and flourishing of any living culture. The sheer resilience of these traditions, particularly their remarkable revival after periods of suppression, like during the Franco era, where regional identities were discouraged,
That resilience is key.
powerfully demonstrates the islanders' profound and unwavering commitment to their cultural identity. It shows that tradition isn't a museum piece to be merely admired. It's a living practice, a dynamic force, constantly shaped and reinterpreted by those who carry it forward.
So how do they strike that balance you mentioned?
Well, the true balance lies in a genuine active engagement that thoughtfully allows new expressions and interpretations to emerge, while meticulously retaining the core values, the profound stories, and the shared identity that make them so uniquely Mallorcan. It's an ongoing conversation, a dynamic art form in itself.
And for those of you listening, eager to experience this deeply, to step beyond observation and truly immerse yourselves, entities like Luxure offer these curated experiences.
Alert access.
Exactly. Specifically designed to give what they call privileged access to Mallorca's vibrant traditions. Their philosophy is profoundly about invitations to belong, rather than mere observation.
Not just watching.
No. They meticulously craft opportunities that encourage active participation, whether it's tasting smoky sobrasada shared from bonfires during the fires of San Antoni, joining hands and feet in the rhythmic bal de boat with locals, or wandering through the sensory explosion of vibrant ancient markets, engaging directly with artisans.
Getting involved.
It's all about fostering a deeper, more personal connection for visitors, transforming a mere journey into a profound sense of belonging, a feeling of becoming a temporary part of the Majorcan story. Hashtag tag outro.
So where does that leave us?
So what does this all mean for us, our listeners? We've journeyed through centuries of Majorcan soul, haven't we? From the primal energy of fiery devils to the haunting beauty of ancient chants, all thanks to its incredibly enduring traditions.
It's been quite a trip.
We've seen how Mallorca's cultural tapestry isn't just rich, it's a dynamic, living blend of deep-rooted customs, exuberant celebrations, unique artistic expressions in music and dance, and truly unforgettable culinary delights.
A very rich tapestry indeed.
All of this is magnificently shaped by its stunningly diverse natural environment and, crucially, sustained by active, passionate community participation across generations.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Mallorca's story reminds us that true luxury, perhaps, is found not just in comfort or scenic beauty, but in the immersive experience of a living, breathing culture.
Real connection.
Exactly. It's an invitation to find a piece of yourself within its rich tapestry, a profound sense of belonging that transcends mere tourism by actively engaging with its people, their history, their laughter, their joy. This continuous, vibrant act of cultural preservation and evolution speaks to an intrinsic human need, I think, to connect with something ancient yet ever new, to feel part of a story much larger than our own.
Absolutely. And this deep dive into Mallorca's vibrant heritage is a powerful reminder for all of us, isn't it? When you travel, or even when you explore your own local community, actively seek out those living cultural threads.
Look closer.
Look for the stories woven into the food you eat, discern the rhythms in the music you hear, discover the history in the dances you witness, and find the soul in the crafts you encounter. Culture is always alive and evolving, a constantly unfolding narrative, waiting for you to not just observe, but to truly discover and engage with it.
Well said.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Mallorca's enduring, breathing cultural tapestry.